You've got questions. We've got answers. Welcome to Ask the Experts on 570 News. Advice and tips from the people who really know.
Howard, how can you... are people skeptical when they walk through the door?
I think they are, and to me, that's a great thing. I actually, it's refreshing when I sense someone's skepticism in terms of if they're questioning me in terms of who I am, if they're asking me, am I licensed to do what I say I can do? So I think that's a really good thing. It's refreshing to hear. I think more and more we're finding that people are starting to ask the right questions. If you're going to take a drastic step in terms of turning to someone for professional help, for advice with how to deal with a debt problem, you want to know who it is that you're dealing with. And is that person credible? Can you trust them? So we're finding more and more that people are checking us out on Twitter. They're looking at our LinkedIn profiles. They're going to the OSB's website to find, is this guy actually a licensed trustee? Is he on the government database of trustees? And people, when they come in my office, they ask to see my license. They want to know where my license is. So I have it proudly displayed behind me in my office. So it's on the wall. It's there for everyone to see that I'm licensed to do what I say I can do. I like to be able to put my name to something if I'm going to be able to help someone. And it is my name on the paperwork that's signed when I help someone to do a consumer proposal. So I stand by what we say about it.
And some of that skepticism that Howard's talking about, sometimes people are very clear where they've gone partly down one path, and then there's like with a different kind of professional, and they start to become concerned. And so therefore that person is naturally a little bit skeptical when they start to talk to us about the same kind of situation. But I think even without that part of it, it's normal and understandable that people are very cautious and emotional about talking to really a stranger about a very significant financial issue.
That's a culture in our company as well. I think when Doug Hoyes and Ted Michalos founded the company, they didn't hide behind some corporate veil, some corporate name. They called the company Hoyes and Michalos. They're prepared to put their name to the services that we offer.
Oh, absolutely. And I really think that the key is to find somebody who, we talk about being able to ask the right kinds of questions. So people are educating themselves more. They're asking the kinds of questions. And my approach, I know Howard is the same, that we are there to answer those questions, to effectively build the trust, to know that we know what we're doing and we have basic confidence in the service that we can provide. If there's other people that are using the kind of scare tactics to make you basically afraid to talk to another kind of professional, you have to be kind of wondering, like, what are they really afraid of? Like, if they're not willing to talk about things openly, you have to question their motivations as well.
Mm-hmm.